Clash was in disarray and Martin Phillipps was back home and keeping a low profile at his parents' house in Dunedin. Ingrid Leary went to find him.
The Chills were once New Zealand's most promising band, and Martin Phillipps was probably New Zealand's most promising contemporary musician, because in some ways Martin Phillipps was the Chills.
There aren't people out there making this kind of music still. So I'm kind of determined to carry on anyway. I don't really have any other options. It's what I do naturally.
He was at the helm when their fresh mix of garage and punk sounds took the world by storm in the 80s, and was left alone to pick up the pieces when the band fell apart in New York 18 months ago. Now he's back at his parents' home in Dunedin, broke but not broken.
Best place to get things together again, and also cheaper. I mean, at the moment living at home with the folks still, can't afford to go anywhere else. And Dunedin for me is still the best place to get out and write and so forth.
We've heard all sorts of things about what happened. What really did happen?
The Chills kind of disintegrated in a ball of flames somewhere through the American tour. Basically just largely financial. And I still owe sort of the price of a small Dunedin house after the end of the last tour, which I really can't see my way out of yet. So that was the main factor. We couldn't afford to carry on to go to Europe, and I was just unhappy with the band situation anyway. I think it sort of become apparent that it's time to make a break from the Chills as a concept. I think it's long enough that it's been, essentially it has been Martin Phillipps and his band, so it's kind of time to step out from behind the screen.
The band never had the opportunity to produce the 7 albums promised to its record company, but Phillipps feels no moral obligation to them.
I haven't heard from them since about this time last year.
You're not down here in hiding?
No, they know where I am. They can contact me, but they're choosing not to, so I think that's over.
I hate you, I'm sorry, and I promise I won't do it again.
The demise of the Chills is true to the mythical Chills curse, which always seemed to strike when the band was riding high. The band weathered at least 14 lineups of musicians. Various band members chilled off the Chills, with poverty, family issues and personal differences cited as the problem.
I'm not that horrible. It's actually, I find it quite difficult to get a bunch of people together to focus on what essentially is my ideas as a songwriter.
Is the number of times the Chills have split up the price of your perfectionism?
I'm not that much of a perfectionist. I mean, I actually, things are pretty rough and ready with me a lot of the time. There's an intensity I'm after and a commitment to the project and the music. I guess I've woken up to the fact that everyone really feels quite differently about music, and you can't sort of brainwash people too much.
Phillipps has teamed up with guitarist David Kilgour. Calling themselves the Pop Art Toasters, they're having a play with 60s covers and thinking about touring.
In a fair world, I'd like to be able to live off my music. I honestly think I deserve that. I think the music's that good enough to live off it, which isn't, an incredible amount of money or anything.
Do you want to be rich?
I want to be comfortable, not have to worry about money. That'd be great.
What about fame?
Gets you into concerts free and you get discounts at record shops. It's great.